Think Boston drivers are scary? Caitlin Johnston knows what's really terrifying about the city.
It's just so old. So there are a lot of those ghosts and legends and the eerie things that you can find just everywhere.
Johnston guides curious crowds on the Boston Night Tour, where she lifts the veil from the hub's haunts. First stop, Boston Common.
The Puritans used their common land here for public punishments. So they would throw you in the stocks out here for things like singing or dancing in public. And if you happened to be a repeat offender, they would put you back in the stocks, but the second time they would actually nail your ears to the board behind you. And when it came time to take you out, they would remove your head before removing those nails. So forever after that, you would be earmarked. Little etymology.
The Common's tree-lined paths are perfect for strolling or dead people watching, Johnston says.
People often talk about near the visitor center, they will see women dressed in Puritan clothing. And I've heard stories of these women opening their mouths as if to answer, but no sound comes out, and then just vanish.
Another building rich with history, 261 Washington Street.
It is a falafel king, as you can see today. In 1861, it's a jewelry engraving studio. Belongs to a man named William Mumler. He went out and bought a brand new camera. One afternoon, he takes this photograph, self-portrait of himself, and over his left shoulder, there's this white, blurry figure of a woman that he recognizes. He shows this to his wife. She recognizes her too and goes, "That's your cousin Florence that died 12 years ago."
Visitors from around the country visited Mumler for these so-called spirit photographs, including Mary Todd Lincoln. Are they snaps of spirits or really the first Photoshop pics?
It is fantastic, and people are still studying this. There have been about 3 books in the last 5 years written about William Mumler, and no one to date has been able to prove how he did what he did.
John Stone expected a jackpot. In 1832, the wealthy landowner built an inn by the path of the new train tracks coming to Ashland. Hoping to take advantage of travelers passing by its door, he gambled and lost.
He guessed wrong and built the building a little bit too close to the train. The business of a hotel did not flourish because of the noise and the vibration.
The hotel soon shuttered. Today, it's home to Stone's Public House, a family-friendly restaurant on Main Street, but you can still see traces of its beginnings in secret spots few can see.
It still has original wallpaper.
Especially the entire 3rd floor.
The rooms up there are smaller, and you can tell that they were probably used as flop rooms for like business travelers. Modern electricity has never been up there.
The 2nd floor was once home to late-night card games in the John Stone days, games that sometimes turned deadly serious, according to General Manager James Ward, who passes on the legend that Stone murdered a card shark there.
Everybody talks about the possibility of that guy being buried in the basement because it's a dirt floor, and that's quite possible. Who knows?
And who knows why cups seem to fly, ghostly images seem to appear, and lights seem to turn on and off randomly. There are theories.
It is very haunted.
Perhaps it's all related to a horrific tragedy that happened here more than a century ago. This dress, said to be a relic of that tragedy, it belonged to young Mary Smith.
She was 10 years old. As the story goes, she got struck by the train. They brought her into the building where she passed away.
The dress remains here in a safe spot, and so does Mary's spirit, says hostess Carol Sullivan. She claims she sometimes hears the girl running around on the 2nd floor, and so do some dinner guests.
And they said, "Whoa, who's up there?" And I said, "I don't know, it's probably Mary running around." And they said, "Mary who?" I said, "The ghost, the little girl."